Hey, what up guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to Tuesday's second video. It is of course the weekly Marquee Matchup Squad Building Challenge. So, once again we have, as always, 4 different challenges to complete, and EA have gone with the nice pink graphics today. We're going to get a Premium Gold Players Pack for completing the whole thing, which is of course a 25k pack. We're also going to get a small rare mixed players pack, a small rare gold players pack, a jumbo premium gold pack, and a small gold players pack. I don't know how great those rewards are. I'm not a massive fan of the small packs. However, last week they actually gave us something quite good. So there was something floating around on Twitter and people thought that there were certain matchups and they're completely different to this. So whether or not EA changed them or whether someone made that as a graphical thing just to throw people off, who knows? I'm guessing more the second variant of that. Let's check out this first matchup then. Now this is a French League matchup in the French League 1, which, as you guys know, has a League SBC as of quite recently. Now, I was lucky enough to have one player from, I believe it's, which team was it? STAC Troyes. I don't know how to say it. But I had this one right back in my squad that I'm going to use in today's Marquee Matchups. And everything else from either of those teams I didn't have, simply because I did the Cavani SBC a couple of weeks ago, right? And then I had done a few pack openings, like, you know, mainly gold stuff. So I did have a few golds from the French League 1 back in my club again. You need a minimum of 6 players. So what I would suggest doing is using the 4 at the back. And then using one CDM, who, as you can see, is this guy over here, and then a goalkeeper. I easily got my 5 French players in as well doing that. And then the CDM gets, like, not enough chem, but we're given a pretty wide berth with the chem today, only 85 needed. So that was absolutely fine. You know, I just used a random bronze that I know sells for like 200 bin, or it did at this point in time anyway. So yeah, French League players may go up even further, especially, of course, the Troyes or Troyes and Amiens players. That's a definite in my opinion. And then, well, I've just used like German third league players to get the rest of the squad up. Like, I've even used one too many gold players, but I literally didn't have any bronzes, or at some point in time the French League bronzes are actually more expensive than the like golds and stuff. So this is how I've done it. Again, try and utilize what you got in your club. So we're going to get a small gold players pack for that one. Should be good. Hopefully that's all rare. Next up we get a Frankfurt versus Schalke Bundesliga matchup. For this one you're going to need 2 players from either club. Now I've gone for 2 players from both Frankfurt, and I've gone down the left-hand side for my squad. You do need 6 minimum Bundesliga players, and I was like, okay, centre-back, CDM, cam, and right striker. That's 4, and it creates like a chemistry barrier, or I could even go like that to make sure. And then, of course, I can use left mid and left striker to get 6, and then I can just literally move to a different league entirely. And as you can see, I've gone with Calcio A. They're not required this week. There isn't a League SBC for them, as we know. So, yeah. It's good. I can just use low rated golds there, and as you can see I hit my 76 rated squad, and every player should basically be on chemistry, meaning that we easily get 100 whereas you only need 90. So you should be all good with that one. Jumbo Premium Gold Pack for that. That's a pretty good pack. That's a 15k pack, right? That's not too bad. Next up we have the Premier League tie between Arsenal and Newcastle. Not sure how that's well, it's more based on league table rather than actual like distance and rivalry, I guess, isn't it? Arsenal versus Newcastle. Small rare gold players pack, so that's going to be half of a 50k pack, I'm pretty sure. So that should be alright. It's worth 25k at least, I guess. Arsenal players 1, Newcastle players 1, 11 Prem players, 76 rated, 90 chem. So put together a Prem team, everyone in the right position. Try and use non-rares, I guess, if you can, and literally just get whatever Arsenal, Newcastle players you got in your club. Those are the ones I've used right there, and I've easily just stuck players in that aren't particularly high rating, and as you can see we've hit our overall 76 rated. Pretty simple, not much to think about, just literally, for this one I literally go like low gold and then prem, and then just search that way and pick the players that are basically at the end of your club, lowest rated gold non-rare stuff, or of course use some of the untradeable stuff that you might have if you've done 2 player packs before. So that is Arsenal versus Newcastle, and we get a half of a 50k pack for that one, so that's actually quite good. There's a chance we could get something in that. And then Club Brugge versus Anderlecht, a Belgian Pro League matchup. Now this one I sort of just went really weird with the chem. Like, you only need 85, so you're absolutely fine to mess it up a little bit. You need 5 Belgian players, but 2 players from either Club Brugge or Anderlecht. I think my players are the CDM here, who was untradeable, so I'm happy to get rid of him even though he's a rare. And then my Cam was also, he is of course a Club Brugge player. So I got those 2 in the squad and I was like, okay, what am I going to do here? And I decided to just go little diamond thing with other Belgians that were bronze. And then I ended up sticking a goalkeeper in there, which means he's not on full chem, but it doesn't really matter. I also dropped chem on my right centre-back, my left centre-back, but that is about it, because the rest of the players are just Spaniards from La Liga. Again, La Liga's not required this week for marquee matchups, so I was just going to go ahead and stick them in there. And knowing that I've got loyalty on basically everything, or I actually have got it on absolutely everything, it was easily going to give me enough chemistry. But yeah, I hardly even thought about that one. I just put it together and was like, okay, yeah, that works. And if you were to build this type of squad, then yeah, it would work for you as well. It's worth noting that I've got too many golds in here. I didn't actually have the bronzes in La Liga, so I am using gold players. However, I imagine I could literally just go, how many gold players do I need? 4. So if I was to try and swap this out for Spanish players from the second, yeah, I could go like that. I don't have any. Do I have any from this league? I have 1, but I feel like at that point in time, he's probably going to be worth more than the gold if a league SBC was to come out. So I'm going to go ahead and complete this one and just leave it as it is. I know I've used a few too many gold players, but I'm sure there's a way around it. I didn't have a huge amount of Belgian league players in the club. That's why I did the diamond in the middle rather than working from the goalkeeper and the defense and stuff like that. So marquee matchups is complete, and we do get a premium gold players pack. So I know I'm going to jinx it, but my luck has been relatively in lately, so obviously, touch wood, we get something good. Jumbo Premium, Premium Gold, Small Gold Players Pack. There's only 1 rare in that one, so let's go ahead and open that first. Could it be good, though? Could we get anything? No. We are going to get a nice little gold rare player. It's going to be Kodjia, 75 rated. It literally couldn't get much worse than that, guys. But so be it. The rest of the players, well, I don't think any of them are particularly necessary or useful. And to be honest, like, I'm going to discard them because my transfer list is full of players that I am keeping for like 83 rated and stuff in case they go up in price. So I'm going to be quite stingy on what I actually try to sell because I don't want to fill up the old transfer list too much. What is the next worst or best one here? Small rare gold. That one's good. That one's okay. Let's go for the small rare mixed players pack next. Fine, do it. Can we get something good? No, not again. What's this one going to be? It can't be worse than Kodjia, surely. French goalkeeper. Okay, I think he's 81 or 82. 82 cost still. So that's probably just someone that can sit in the club if I haven't already got him. Yeah, and then what have we got here? Saudi League, that's good. And nothing else really too great. But I imagine this guy might even sell for a little bit. Does he? No. Well, I'm going to stick him in the club for now. And we're going to discard this guy because I just don't think he'll sell. I'm going to open them in order now. So I'm going to go Jumbo Premium Gold Pack. Now, I packed a nice inform in here on the Road to Glory the other day. So, yes, we do get dropped down board pool, but it's not an inform. What is it going to be? German? Centre-back? Bayern, it's going to be Sula because the Bayern badge just came up way too quick right there. I hoped it was going to be Boateng, of course, as always. And I've actually been pretty lucky this year. I reckon I've got as many Boatengs as I have Sula. So, it's an 83. It's someone that I can definitely keep in the club and use for an SBC along the way. What else have we got here? A couple players. Weigl, I don't think any of these guys sell. So I'm going to stick the stuff in the club, and I'm just going to discard the rest for now. Apologies if any of those do sell for a little bit. That's my fault. Premium Gold Players Pack next then. Can we get 2 board pulls in a row? I want to see those lights. No, unfortunately not. Damn it. So, yeah, this week's Marquee Matchups probably not going to really be that profitable. We might just about break even. Adan. Okay, fair enough. He's definitely not the greatest. We can stick these guys in the club. And anyone here really sell? Probably not. No, I'm not that bothered. Okay, we can get rid of that. I've got loads of coins, as you can see. Small rare gold players pack then. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Give me something good. Oh my god, no. It's not been a good week on the Marquee Matchups, guys. We do get 1 board pull. But that's going to be Felipe. Yeah, 82 rated. For some reason, I feel like he always goes for more than discard. So, well, I can keep him. I haven't even got a dupe right now. We get Turkish League, we get Mexican League, and, well, these guys are not going to sell, but I can keep the other ones in the club. So there you go, guys. That is the Marquee Matchups for this week. Unfortunately, I got very unlucky with my rewards, but hopefully you guys will do better, and hopefully it doesn't cost you too much either. Smash a thumbs up on the video if you have enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.